Hi Virgo, this is your July mid-month tarot reading. I do 3 separate spreads in my mid-month readings. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage, and I'll do a love from the past, aka the X spread. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love in the second half of July. We have the Nine of Wands clarified by the Seven of Swords. We have the Knight of Pentacles clarified by the Ace of Swords. We have the Hermit. In the potential outcome, we have the Wheel of Fortune with the World and the Fool, and we also have the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fellow Earth sign, Taurus, another Virgo or Capricorn, or perhaps an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or any zodiac sign. This is a general reading. This is a very particular story, right? You are either dealing with somebody whom you had a false start with and you don't trust this person. You think of them not in the best way, or perhaps you're still recovering from a failed relationship or failed marriage, and that person in that failed marriage or failed relationship, they either cheated on you or they deceived you or did something awful to you. And that's why it's going to be really hard for you to open up. It's going to be really hard for you to trust this new person. Either way, I think the new person has their work cut out for them. However, once they do show you that they're serious, once they do prove it to you in some shape or form, you're going to be like, all right, let's give it a shot. But you are definitely not trusting either this particular individual. You don't trust anybody right now because of what happened to you in the past, right? Every single card in the potential outcome is a major arcana card, and every single one of them symbolizes a new beginning. So that's good news, right? So let's start from the beginning. We have the Nine of Wands clarified by the Seven of Swords. So this is what happened in the past, and that's why you are not trusting either this particular person or you don't trust anybody. The Nine of Wands is a card of a wounded warrior. This is a card of somebody who's got trust issues, right? This is a card of somebody who puts up a wall between themselves and the person or situation or people they're dealing with. I think that's you. The reason for that is the Seven of Swords clarifying the Nine of Wands. So the Seven of Swords is a card of a cheater. It's a card of a deception. It's a card of somebody who sneaks around. You know, bad individual. All right? And it could have been this particular person who is coming in, or like I said, you got burned, right, by somebody else in the past. Somebody did this to you in the past. However, the next card that came out is the Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. Those two cards are very serious energies, especially when the two of them are combined together. This is a combo of somebody who is going to be very straightforward, very honest with you, and they're going to be serious with you. The Knight of Pentacles always comes from somebody who is serious. The Knight of Pentacles always brings long-term and money. Alright? The Knight of Pentacles is the most stable, the most grounded, the most long-term knight, and the Ace of Swords is a card of a brand spanking new beginning. The Ace of Swords is the Ace of Truth, right? And this is a very, very straightforward, very direct conversation that this person will have with you. They're not going to be playing around. They're not going to be fooling around. They'll be very upfront with you. And with the Knight of Pentacles, what they bring to the table, and the Knight of Pentacles often translates into somebody actually doing something, right? With the Knight of Pentacles, it's no longer, this person's not going to be just talking the talk. They're going to be walking the walk with the Knight of Pentacles. And with the Ace of Swords, it's going to be crystal clear that they're serious about you. And that's when those walls are going to come down that we see in the Nine of Wands. The Hermit in the middle, that's you, Virgo, unless you're dealing with another Virgo, but that's you, right on the receiving end of the Knight of Pentacles with the Ace of Swords energies. Right? And yeah, once they show to you that they're serious about you, once they do a few things, once you kind of feel comfortable with what's going on, you're going to give them a chance. And you're not going to regret it. The Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right. This is a card of a soulmate connection. It's a card of unconditional love. It's a card of two people feeling the same way towards one another. This is a card of two people seeing eye to eye. Right? Two people in love with each other. And like I said, every single card in the potential outcome is a major arcana card, and every single one of them symbolizes a new beginning. The Wheel of Fortune is a card of starting a new cycle. on the next level up. The world is my happy end card. This is one chapter of your life coming to an end, and a new, really happy chapter of your life is about to begin with this person. And the Fool is, it is a new beginning card. It really is. With the Fool card, I think this is you letting go of that Nine of Wands with the Seven of Swords energy. It's going to become a thing of the past. You're gonna release that. It was a lesson learned, but the new person will prove themselves to you, and that's where you're like, all right, let's give it a shot. Let's see what happens. And it's not only like, oh, let's just play it by ear. No, all three of those three cards are major arcana cards. So this is something major, something big. That's has a long-term potential, and this person will prove it to you that they're in it to win it, that they want to get serious with you. All right, so yeah, really happy for you, Virgo. Congratulations. Virgo, if you'd like to see the extended for this new love spread, the link is in the description box down below. In the extended, I'll do a couple of more spreads, perhaps 3 spreads. We'll see how it goes. We'll definitely see what to expect between you and this person moving forward, and we'll get you an advice for this whole situation. Virgo, if you're already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Three of Cups, we have the Knight of Cups, we have the Six of Cups, and we also have the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. This feels like a trip down memory lane, however this plays out for you. You guys could go back to the same restaurant or the same place, the same city, the same town where the two of you got this started at some point in the past. You could be getting together with old friends whom you used to hang out with when the two of you first met. Or one of you could do some very romantic gesture, very sentimental gesture for the two of you to relive those moments when the two of you were just getting started, right? Something among those lines. That's what it feels like. It feels very romantic, it feels very warm and fuzzy, very loving, right? The Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, that would be you. And the Three of Cups is either a card of a reunion or a card of a celebration, a party. So you could be partying like it's 1999 again, right? The Knight of Cups in the middle. This is a very romantic gesture. It could be coming from you, or it could be you could be the one on the receiving end of it. And the Six of Cups on the right next to the deck is a card of something from the past, right? So yeah, it feels like good times. Good times. And you guys are just going to be reliving those moments from the past and celebrating, having a great time. If you're going somewhere, you'll be talking about all those good memories. This feels very loving, Virgo. All right? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Virgo, in the second half of July. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago, so it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the Tower, clarified by Justice. We have the King of Wands, clarified by the Two of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Ten of Pentacles and the Six of Cups on the bottom of the deck. This is a reconciliation, plain and simple. It really is, with most likely either a fire sign or a Libra, right? Yeah, the Tower, the first card that came out, is clarified by Justice. The Tower is what happened in the past, I think. This is your connection, being destroyed, falling down to the ground. Justice, clarifying it, is either a Libra you're dealing with, or Justice is a major apology coming from your ex for what happened, right? The King of Wands, right next to the Tower, is the person coming back. It could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Or they're just very fiery and passionate. They could be a leader, somebody who is easy to get up and go, and what they bring with them, or what they bring back with them, are the Two of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. Those are very loving energies, right? The Two of Cups is a card of a soulmate connection. It's a card of unconditional love. And the Wheel of Fortune, this is them wanting to start a new cycle with you. We have the Six of Cups on the bottom of the deck. This is a card of somebody coming back from the past. And the Ten of Pentacles, right next to the deck, the last card that came out is a card of a commitment of marriage. Yeah, and it kind of feels like it's going to be by your rules, right? You're an earth sign, and this is a Ten of Pentacles. You are a King and a Queen of Pentacles, right? But the thing about the Ten of Pentacles, it is still a very solid, very a grounded, long-term type of a deal, right? This is when people buy real estate together, they grow old together, and all that good stuff. Yeah, like I said, this is a reconciliation with this King of Wands. All right, Virgo, so yeah, that's what I have for you for this reading. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Virgo, have an amazing the rest of July.